Helen was on it, boy. It came live. Helen said, boom, I'm here. It's just us, Helen. It's just us. Got to give everybody a minute. I don't know why I still have the tag on this. I should cut it off. It's just us, Helen. I hate that YouTube, like, this happens so often. It's like, do they not want the live to keep going? Bless you. It's too long. So they're just gonna shut you down. They're like, shut up already, lady.
Like 12 hours.
Huh?
They only start doing that after like 12 hours.
Why would they do it at all? What do they care how long someone's live is? I need my fan. I'm getting hot. Here they come. Here they come. They're finding it. What's up, everybody? I'm fanning myself as we wait for people to come. Thank you. Potato got it for me for Christmas. Part two, part two. I'll give everybody another minute. I think there was like over 600 people. There was over like 600 people, and then YouTube's like, nah, nah. I'm hot. I'm hot because I'm getting mad. See? Part two. Part two. I see some new names in here. So welcome to part two if you weren't in part one. What did y'all hear me talking about last? Tell me. What's the last thing you heard me say? So I know where to start off. Tell me. It is a great gift for me. Because she knows I'm always hot. The comb. Them using the wrong brush, the hairbrush. Yes, so the brush. She had to go digging in the closet. She pulled out the brush and asked, is this his brush? And so that was made it clear to me that not only have they not been washing his hair, they haven't been brushing his hair because didn't even know where the brush was. I'm waiting for some more people. These caregivers are adults. Um, so all of that, and then he was supposed to have a thing today, an appointment today, because they have like their own like doctors, psych, podiatry, you know, things of that nature that see all the residents at once. And so I told them, because I'm his guardian, I make the decisions for him. So I'm going to be present at all of his appointments. So, I need to know when those are so that I can be there. And at the tour, she told me, that's fine. I have a calendar of when they come out, and I'll share that with you every month so you know. And I said, awesome. So today he was supposedly supposed to have a psych appointment at 9 a.m. I was told it was going to be at the day program. I'm like, okay. So I texted her. I was ready to go this morning, about to walk out the door, shoes on, everything ready to go. And I texted her because their day program, they have like, part of a building that's like the day program, and then like across the parking lot, there's like office space, like meeting space. So I just texted her to find out which part I was supposed to go to for the appointment. And she's like, no, that appointment's on the 10th. And I'm like, that's right. Today is the 10th. And so she goes, it's a virtual appointment. And I'm like, okay. Well, I'm still gonna be there. So, I'm gonna come in person to be with Aiden. So, where do I have to go? And then she goes, "Oh no, it's on the 12th. It's on the 12th." So she tells me the 10th. I'm ready to go literally to walk out the door. And then at the last minute, she goes, "Oh, no, it's on the 12th." So now I'm pissed off again. So I'm like, well, you know what? I'm going to still come up to the day program and get that calendar from you because I need to know the correct dates of when his appointments are. So she sends me this calendar that's like it doesn't have anything about the doctors on it at all. It's kind of like, oh, Valentine's Day party or, picnic or whatever things on there. I'm like, that's not what I want. I need to know when the doctor's appointments are so I can be there. So then she goes, "Oh, I can't share that calendar with you because of HIPAA reasons." Because, I have the other residents' information on there as well. She's like, "But I can tell you when they are." I'm like, "That's fine. I just need to know when they are so that I can be there." So then she starts giving me dates like just the dates. So like, the 24th, the 7th. And I'm like, "And like what time?" Do you see what I'm saying? And then he has an appointment on the 20th. And so they're supposed to drive him to his appointments, right? He has a dentist appointment. So I texted her, I emailed her. I When we had our support meeting, I told her about it in person. So I'm texting her, asking her, are they going to be driving him to the dentist? Because, for the SSI appointment, they were supposed to drive him to that, but she had to go to like something else for one of the other residents. So that's why I ended up picking him up and driving him there instead of just meeting them there. And she still hasn't answered me. I can text her and she can either not answer, or she'll answer days later, or she like emails the same thing. The only time this is the house manager, and the only time I've seen her actually there at the home is during the tour and the very first day I brought him there when I had to do the paperwork. I have not seen her there since then. So like today I just got fed up because you know what? Like it's just too much. It's too much wrong things. Okay. Washing his hair. I mean, at this point, I don't even are they brushing his teeth? They're not washing his hair. Why would they brush his teeth? I don't know. I don't know. And like with the seatbelt, I told him to put on his seatbelt, but how do I know they're not? Or how do I know that they are? How am I gonna know? He can't tell me. And if they don't have the sense enough, like if I'm running a group home and I have a new person come in and we get in the car, if I don't see that person put on a seatbelt, do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna go, oh, he needs help putting on the seatbelt. And then you put on the seatbelt for him. Like you would pay when you have like a new person in the home, you would pay like extra attention to what that one needs because you don't know them. You don't know them. And they already know. They got a whole report about Aiden before they even met us because APD sends that to them to see if they'll even accept him in the home. So they already got this whole I mean, I had to fill out so much paperwork. They got this whole thing. They knew Aiden has to have help with everything, you know? And then even at the tour, I'm like, he has to have help with everything. And then for them to like not be doing that kind of stuff. So I called APD today. And I'm just like, I want to start looking at other homes in the area because, what do we have to do to do that? And so, she told me and she's like, I'll get that started right away. She's like, it might take like a week because they have to put like a special request in for a referral or whatever. I don't know. Um, she's like, may I ask like why do you want to look for another home? So like I told her like all the issues. And she's like, "Well, do you want me to say something to them?" And I'm like, "No." Like when people show you who they are, believe them. They get I'm not gonna give them second chances. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they lied about the staff. They lied about washing his hair, not putting a seatbelt on him. You can just tell. There's one staff there that's good. One girl there that's good. And I can tell that she's the hard worker of them all and everyone else is lazy. You know what I'm saying? So, I told her everything about not washing his hair, not putting on a seatbelt, only having one staff there, um, and she sounded kind of surprised. Um, because apparently they do checks in the home as well. Uh, but they ain't checking as much as I am. I can tell you that. So, we're looking for a new home. I just it's I'm not I'm not playing games when it comes to him. You know what I'm saying? No. No. No, I mean, he doesn't need nursing care. I mean, these group homes that have autistic adults in them, it's not uncommon for autistic adults to need help with things like brushing teeth and showering and things of that nature. Um, and he's not the only resident there that requires help with those things, you know? I think the problem is, that, there's it's such a low bar for the people that are hired at these places. They don't get paid well. They're not required to have anything but a high school diploma. Um, I don't know what kind of training that they get, but I mean, the times that I've gone there, I feel like I've walked in and within however long I'm there, 30 minutes, an hour, that I get more done for him than they're getting. I mean, I come in, I give him food, I fill his drink. The one time I gave him a shower, get him dressed, I'm folding his clothes. I have to go in there and turn on his computer for him. Like he was just sitting in the living room staring off into space. That's going to be his existence? That's his existence? I don't fucking think so. No. So in that instance, I'm like, get him his food. I'm like, hey, you want to use your computer? Get him. That's what that picture is from with the headphones. I turned on the computer for him and put him on the computer so he could use it. He was doing nothing. I've never seen them in the backyard except the very first day that we went. And the only reason I think they brought him in the backyard is because there was a resident that was having tooth pain and he was screaming. And so they were bringing everybody else outside so they wouldn't get upset from the screaming. You know, I mean, listen, I have been doing research on starting my own group home. The thing is, to start a group home, you have to go through the whole process of buying a home and doing all those. You, you have to buy the home and do all those things. I'm not financially in a place to do that. And that's where all the stress comes in too, because so I've got him in this place. I can't even trust them to do just basic things. I feel like I have to be there all the time checking. They lie to me, you know like and that that's why I want to make my own place for him to be, where I'm running it, because I don't trust people, and you could see why. So, I mean, I one of my friends that lives norther of us, her neighbor, her daughter is also in a group home. It's a different company. They have like 3 facilities, and then they have lots of group homes, like, all around Central Florida. So I'm gonna be calling them, because she sings their praises about them. And I actually talked to them a long time ago, um, at the very beginning of all of this process, and they gave very highly intelligent, helpful, fabulous people speaking to them. So I think, a lot of it just comes down to, um, who's running it. I don't think every place is going to be like that. But that's that's what we're doing. Now, I th- I think Aiden is doing really well as far as like um it's a stressful thing for him. You know what I'm saying? He's staying calm, and he's not having outbursts and things of that nature. Do you know what I mean? He's handling it very well, but it's almost kind of like he's not really acting like normal Aiden. Oh, and then there was one instance. I was standing in the kitchen with him. I had just gotten there. I was standing in the kitchen with him. I had just given him food, so I was standing there, and he was like eating the food. And then they had like a crock pot going, and he walked over, and he leaned over to like smell, what was in the crock pot, because Aiden, he's gonna be in the kitchen, and he's gonna know everything that's going on and everything that's being cooked, because that's Aiden. And this voice yells at him, like, I don't even know the words they said. All I know is the tone I heard, and this chick she must not have known I was there. She comes around the kitchen into the kitchen, and her eyes got real wide when she saw me. And I'm like, "Hi, I'm Aiden's mom." And she's like, "Oh, I know, I didn't want him to hurt himself." Oh, so no. Mm-mm. So I think, like she said, it's gonna be at least a week, and, I'm gonna see what else is out there, just looking, in our county, because of course, I want him to be close for this very reason, so that I know what's going on. I mean, and I'm glad that I didn't, like, take him there and then, like, give them 30 days. Could you imagine? Because it hasn't even been 30 days. It's like, why would you lie? I think the thing, like I've mentioned before, like a lot of people go into doing these group homes because they think they're gonna like make a lot of money from it. It's not at all about, having compassion towards the residents that are gonna be there, any kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, just do the minimal amount that you need to do, so you can collect the money, is what it's like. That's what it seems like. So, and, not only for Aiden's sake, but like just just the stress that it causes me too. I can't, literally, like, every day stressed about it, like, and pissed. I'm like pissed about it, you know. Well, the APD when the APD person asked if I wanted her to talk to the manager or wait, I said wait. Wait till he's moved, and then you can address those things, because they're not getting another chance from me. And I said, I don't want there to be tension for him, if she says something. He right now he's going to a day program, so the public school system won't accept him into the public school system until he has something that's called a CDE, which is like a psychological evaluation. I have never heard of a school like denying a public school denying someone attending. So he's going to the day program. When I went to pick him up from the day program, it sounded like a zoo. It sounded like a zoo in there. It was extremely loud. I don't know how many people were in there. Like I didn't go back in it because like they have this the waiting area and then like the door outside is locked and then like the door inside is locked to get into the back. And so I was just in the waiting area and could hear the loudness through the door. So that's where we are with Aiden. I think Aiden is doing very well himself with dealing, with everything. But this, I'm not pleased with the group home. You gotta at least wash someone's hair. Breathe, everybody. Yes, that is correct. He can go to public school through the age of 22. Does he seem happy or sad? He seems neither. He seems like he's just like he's just kind of there. Plus, he's been sick too. So that might have, to do with him being kind of like, um, not emotional or anything like that. Just kind of like because he doesn't probably doesn't feel well. So hopefully, so I'll be, as soon as the APD is going to get me a list of places that we can tour to see if there's something um, that's going to be a better fit for us. I have not seen any other parents there any of the times I've gone, but there's often residents not there, like their parents have picked them up, um, and taken them somewhere. I'm probably the only one that's like hanging hanging out in the home and observing what is going on. Have they been feeding him enough? Probably not. Um, I mean, it's Aiden. Y'all see how much he eats. And every time I bring him food, like he's in the kitchen, like, are they over medicating him? Um, I mean, honestly, how could I know? To be honest, the only way I would know if I saw his medications, but if they were, they would run out before they could refill them. So I don't think that's the case. Um, well, I mean, you know, it's not a matter of if it's harder for me if he's in the home or out of the home. Do you know what I'm saying? It's at this point it's stressful both ways. And so the goal would be to get him into a place where they actually take good care of him. Where like I can actually trust the people um, that are taking care of him. That would make it easier for everyone. He does look skinny. I showed the picture, to my friend, and she asked if he was eating. I knew he was gonna lose weight going into the home because I knew they won't feed him enough. No, I don't think he's getting too much medication. He was sick with the same thing that me and Potato had. So, um, I think that's playing into things. I don't know what the law is. I've never heard of a school system saying he can't be enrolled until he has a psychological evaluation. I have never heard that. Um, I haven't heard that. But they're waiting for it, and the behavior people that are supposed to be working with him are also waiting for that. I think the behavior people said that the insurance actually won't pay them until he has one of those. So when he has a psych appointment on the 12th, not the 10th, then I'm gonna ask that that be done as soon as possible so those things can be set up. But then with switching the homes, I'm not sure um if the behavior people are like assigned through APD and not the home, so it would be the same people. I'm hoping it'll be the same people, behavior people, because I like them. When I met them, and the OT that Aiden has seen since 2017, actually knows them, and can attest to them being good. So, I'm hoping those people can stay the same. Um, I didn't even think to ask about that when I talked to APD today, but we'll see. We'll see. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Um, it would be nice to find a place where he didn't have to share a room. But I don't know, how likely that's going to be. Um, we'll see. We'll see. I take pictures every time I go. Um, I have lots of pictures of him. I have video of him like scarfing down the food that I bring him. Um, the psych test. Well, he has his insurance under his father, and he has Medicaid also. So like they'll send it through those two things. The only problem so far is the dentist, because the dental insurance that he has under his father is crap, 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 crap. Um, doesn't cover much. And so the insurance he has under Medicaid, the dentist doesn't take. So I have to be able to pay the bill up front and then try to get reimbursed by the Medicaid dental. Um, which does not please me either. Does not please me. It is going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Um, I think if we can, um, just I think there'll be a better placement. I think we'll find that. The caseworker that was signed for SSI, I haven't talked to her since the evaluation happened. Um, so she was helpful in getting the evaluation scheduled as quickly as she could. you know. So that's good. How many times a week am I able to visit? As many times as I want to. I'm going I'm doing like a lot of short visits. So I will usually I'll if I'll take food from here or, pick up something from Publix and bring it with me when I go. And I just show up. I don't text, I don't call or anything that I'm coming. I just show up. So I'll usually do it either before I start dashing or I'll take a break in the middle of dashing and go over there, stuff like that. The only time I haven't been there is late at night, like when it's dark, um, like closer to bedtime. I haven't been there that late. But I've been there in all the rest of the times. All the rest of the times. Brave, he will be in a better place. He will. He will. He will. And I take this as, sometimes the best examples are bad examples. And I'm coming in as an observer, an outside observer, and seeing immediately when I walk in the things that need to no, 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 no. Um, no. The things that need to be different. Rach Moonshine, what's up? I miss Aiden being around too. Um, I'm gonna look forward to, you know, when I can open the home. Um, it's gonna be fabulous. You see what I'm saying? Cause I just kind of feel like I said, I just feel like a lot of these group homes are just it's not really about the residents. It's kind of like do the minimal, um, to get by, whatever. Um, I have a lot of plans. I have a lot of plans. It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be fabulous. It's going to take money. And see, and that's all that causes a stressor too because being in the hole like I am and I'm I got to be out there. I got to be out there and you know um cuz you one would imagine one would imagine because being a caregiver of someone like Aiden is very demanding, of course. So taking that demand off of your life, you would think, "Oh, this you must feel wonderful. You must be so stress free. It must be so fabulous." It's not because I still have to make sure he's okay, you know. And there's so many things Potato and I want to do and that we need to do. And at the same time, I still need to be out there dashing to make money. And I need to be dashing so I can make videos. And then I have to edit the videos. So it's not um, I've got extra time to be relaxing and things like that. It's not like that. It's not like that at all. It's like the moment I wake up still till the moment you can ask Potato. I sit here in this chair like editing my videos and I will fall asleep sitting up right here in this chair.
There have been times when I've been waiting for you to wake up because I want to go to bed.
Why don't you just wake me up? That's how tired I am. I'm you know, like it's not less stressful. Oh, it's not less stressful. I wish it was. And eventually it will be, but we're not there yet. Oh, we're not there yet. Because when I open the group home, that will become my main job. Because then I can pay myself from that business, but I actually want it to be a nonprofit because I want to be able to raise hella money for it and do all kinds of wonderful things. $20 from Helen, thank you. Oh, for a treat. Oh, I'll get him a treat. I'll bring up some cookies and things. Um, you know what I mean? I'm like, if the YMCA can get all this money for people to exercise and things, you're gonna find my ass in like Tallahassee and Washington and wherever I have to go because you know, it's time to put money in the hands of people that are gonna do good things with it. Okay. You put some money in the hands of us autism mamas, and we are going to be creating some awesome things out there. Do you know what I'm saying? I have plans. I have plans. What's up, Brenda? What's up, Brenda? Alta California Regional Center. I'm sure there's grants and things. I have to see because I want a home. I don't want like a regular home like he's in now that's like in just a regular suburb that's, squished up with everybody. I want a house on, some land. Doesn't have to be a lot of land, but something nice. Something nice where there's and like this group home has a backyard, a fenced in backyard, and they have a trampoline back there, but like they don't even because there's been, days where I've gone over there and I'd be like, I want to take him out into the backyard, but like there's not even like I think there's like a swing, but there's not like there's not like chairs, a table, you know what I mean? Like to have a nice outside space, you know, to have a pool, to have to be able, just quality of life. He shouldn't be sitting in the living room staring off into space. Like, who wants that for the rest of their life? Shingu. Oh, I'm gonna mess you up. Shingu Zaku.
Shingozaku.
$20 super chat for more chicken and rice or pants. Thank you, thank you. Because I had bought him a couple of new pairs of pants, and I told them
Someone recommended horse therapy.
we did that. It was not success. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. That was not successful. But I know that it would be for a lot of kids. For Aiden, it was not. He liked the horses. There was one horse. I don't remember the name of it, but like we were in the stall and like in the barn or whatever, and the horse like leaned out towards Aiden because horses know leaned out towards Aiden, and Aiden and him had a moment, a connection. But you put Aiden on the horse, oh, it ain't gonna go well. And then I don't even want to get into the story. For another time, another time. But yeah, outside things, you know, like I just some basic things like these people any of these disabled people, any of these people in nursing homes, any of these kind of things, like like our most vulnerable people should not be like I can't even find the words. Quality of life. Give these people quality of life. Do you know what I'm saying? They should be having outside time every day, At no time should any of these people, whether it's these old people or whether it's these disabled kids, adults, whatever, I'll call them kids for the rest of their lives, like, they shouldn't be just sitting somewhere staring. Like, what kind of fucking life is that? Sorry, that's the good got me cussing. Got me cussing. Going to the beaches, yeah. That's what I'm saying. You're like, "We're going on an outing. We're gonna go sunset walk on the beach, y'all. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Here we go." Me sitting around in the living room. I can't tell you how many times they've asked me, "What does he like to watch on TV?" I'm like, "He doesn't watch TV." Like, they just want their residents to sit in the living room and watch TV. What kind of life is that? That's right, and I get to be there and to supervise the others too. And I'm gonna start with one, and then I'm gonna build a lot. I'm gonna build them everywhere. I'm gonna build them everywhere. They should be making more money. That's right. There should be like specific training that they go through. Do you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't just be like you pluck people that, oh, you are breathing and you have a high school diploma. Come on. You know what I'm saying? This is some of the hardest jobs to do, you know, like that need people that are like that want to be there. You know what I'm saying? Michelle. What? I don't know how to say that last name. RDR Shell? I don't know. $20 super chat. Cha 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 cha. Ha 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 ha. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, my dear. It's very nice of you. So, anyways, you know what? The whole situation is just, more motivation to get things done, you know. And there are good caretakers out there. Just like when he was in the hospital that one time and there was a mixture of people. There were some people in the hospital that were absolutely fantastic and there were some that were absolutely terrible, you know? You got to find the fantastic people. Or like my friend said when I we were uh commiserating, is that what the word is? I called her. I called her while I was in the car and I was angry. And because she has an adult son that has autism as well. And like about same level as Aiden, like he's nonverbal and he needs help with everything. And she's like, I would rather have, someone who's completely uneducated, um, and whatever, but they have a compassionate heart and they're kind and they're good people taking care of my child. I don't know what the hiring criteria is. I have a million questions. I have a million questions. I have a million questions. I agree they do need to be paid more. Um, you know, but I mean, that's not an excuse to not wash someone's hair. You know what I'm saying? And like, excuse me, I have to adjust myself. I can't believe this live is still going. This is almost 2 hours, y'all. Um, whatchamacallit? What was I gonna say now? I adjusted myself and it adjusted my brain to make me forget. What was I talking about? I don't know either. That's not my last name. I'm a Raider fan, so it's a nickname. Thank you for your awesome videos. I watch them all day while dashing and when I go to bed. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Ellie says my nephew is nonverbal, but he loves Saturdays. Mystery said go to Washington and talk to Daddy Trump. I'm gonna go talk to every frickin' person who has ears. They're gonna be like, "Oh, no, she's coming. Here she comes." There are caring people. There are caring people. Like the one lady at the hospital. I wanna go I have her name in my phone. I'm gonna go hunt her down. When the time comes, I'm gonna go hunt her down. I'm gonna be like, "How much I pay you here?" "Alright, I'm gonna pay you this much. Come work for me." "You're in, baby." What makes Aiden laugh? Usually when I act silly or, like, when I like all the things people complain about in my videos? The singing, the yelling, the complaining. Um, he enjoyed all of those things. The crazier I acted, the more he enjoyed it. Thank you for that, Merlin. It's a great, addition. Has he learned anything or, new skills? Well, he's wearing the headphones. Um, so that's an accomplishment, although he doesn't wear them very long, I'm told, so, um, and, when I did pick him up, to take him to, the appointments, he was very compliant, following directions, sat in the lobby very well. When they called his name, he booped right up and went right back, like, no, 'cause, at appointments just for example, like the follow-up cardiology appointments, they call his name to go back, and I stand up and I'm like, "Come on in. Come on in." And then I, like, literally have to stand at the door and hold the door open and wait minutes upon minutes for him to feel comfortable enough to come back and go through the door. Um, so that's an improvement, when you talk into the cup, yeah, just silly things. He's silly. He likes silly things. Does he miss the dog? I don't know, but you know what? I came across an old video, of him and Merlin playing. I'll share that on the end of, one of my videos for you guys to see. It's the cutest thing. Do you remember that video? Like Aiden was sitting in the rocker and he had a sheet, and I'm talking about the one where he had the sheet and, like, him and Merlin were playing, like, tug of war with the sheet, and then he, like, covered himself with the sheet, and Merlin was trying to get him, and Aiden was laughing. Imma share it with y'all. When my childrens were children, and Merlin was only, like, a year old at the time. "Helen, this is for Potato. Potato, go and enjoy a small treat for me." Say thank you, Potato. That's how she says thank you. Did you hear her? Did you hear her? My Ethan is silly too. I watch, oh, what's her name? She has, an autistic son, probably around Aiden's age. Darius, I think his name is. Darius is his name. I don't know what her name is. I don't even know what the channel name is, to be honest, but I watch, like, their shorts and stuff sometimes that she shares with him. Um, yeah, I mean, like, very, very happy, very silly, you know you know. He enjoys annoying me, that's for sure. Oh, Delivering with Ellen, you've seen Darius? He is adorable. And he's got talent, that one. Like, when he does that stimming of, like, the vocal things, I'm like, "Y'all need to make, like, a record." You know what I'm saying? That needs to Darius needs to be selling records. Oh, your son told yeah, I love watching them. It's very relatable. It's very relatable. Oh, they put theater shows on it? That's awesome. That's awesome. See, that's what I want, is, like, it to be and I was even talking about, with my friend because I had learned about one place where it's actually like the parents actually live in the place too. So like, and then I saw this picture of like this family compound that kind of gave me ideas of like where there's this main house and there was like a bunch of small houses around it. I got some ideas. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Ellen. 2.99. I can't heart you. It doesn't allow me to heart you for that one, but imagine I hearted you. I got lots of ideas. It'll be good. It'll be good. But like, um, you know, I was telling Potato like, down the road we may even want to go because the one where the parents like also live there. Um I don't know how they do that. And so I would love it's in another state, so I would love to go visit and see how they do that. But then like the family compound also gave me the idea of like having a main house where, you have like the top floor would be the rooms for the residents. The bottom floor would be like the communal area. And then the houses around would be like where the parents um could live as well. So you have like a whole community um all together. You know what I'm saying? And that's something like people have been talking in autism communities about that like forever. Like doing like homesteads where like multiple families live together and then it's like you support each other, but then like you would also have like staff there like a normal group home would have, so like the parents could, if they've got jobs, they're going to work, and then but they come home in the evening and there's everybody's in the big kitchen and everybody's, what I'm saying. That's an idea too. That's an idea too. Oh, I'm just the Uber lady. I'm just the Uber lady. That's me. Just the Uber lady. We're going to have to end this live sometime. It's been 2 hours. If you write up plans with details, I need to. And I think it's good. Like the family compound is a cool idea too, because like, um, I mean, there's like, I'm sure, like, in our instance, like, you know, for safety reasons, or, what happened had to happen. But it's not because I wanted it to happen, you know what I mean? And, like, so even, like, in our instance, like, let's say, like, if it's a family compound thing, me and Potato, we have, like, a separate house to live in, but it's on the same land. Do you know what I mean? And so, like, you're there anytime you wanna be there, you know? And then, like, you've got this big property, so you can have the pool there, you can have the walking trails that you wanna have, they can have, the trails can be so that you could either walk or you could do bikes, um, all kinds of things. But then because, as like autism parents, life is very isolating. And so, to be able to have the community of everyone being together. And it's also like I was talking about with my friend, it's also an ease to the parents to know that you might not be there at that moment, but there's probably one of the other parents are there. Like there most likely would always be a parent hanging around somewhere. You know what I'm saying? There'll be a parent somewhere. And so like for instance, like if me and my friend we both lived in this place and our kids were there, I know 1,000% she's gonna be watching out for every kid in that house. You know what I'm saying? Music City 99 bucks. Thank you. That is some money right there. Thank you. Music City it cuts off the name. I don't see the whole thing. Music City deliveries? Is it deliveries? Travis, right, 9.99. Sending you marathon money. Thank you for the tip for the free Slurpees. Oh yes, we did enjoy our free Slurpees. They were good. You gotta love a Coke slushy. Thank you guys. Thank you for those. Campfires and s'mores. Yes. Yes. It would be fabulous. Can you just imagine it? It would be a beautiful thing. You could have gardens there. Whatever they want to do, you know? You get a nice big chunk of land, and even financially it's very smart too, because you're getting so the you know the you're getting the payments for the residents, for them to live there. But then, like, if you're renting to the families that are living in the homes as well, there's that's plenty of money to support that facility, even like without extra coming in from grants or whatever. And then if it's a nonprofit, and then you just keep raising money and you can just keep building more. You see what I'm saying? Can I live there? I mean, yeah. I mean, like, and the cool thing would be too is, like, in that kind of instance, like, the caregivers also get to participate in all the things. So, if everybody's out in the pool, like, it's not like the caregivers are the help, and they, no, no, no. You just stay over there. Like, everybody get in the pool. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? What a wonderful job that would be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a garden would be in danger with Aiden around. I I just like, that's all I'm saying. I want to do things. I want to do things. And I do like how, the group home that he's in now, I do like how the dude is like has his own day program. That's a great idea too. I mean, I don't know how it's run or if it's really something that's, beneficial for them, but I mean, that's a good idea too. You know what I mean? I don't know. I look forward to it. I look forward to it. I think it'll be wonderful, but we got to get there first. We got to get there first. Music City Deliveries. Yes. I see the name now. Thank you. Very, very generous of you. Excuse me. Grow lemon trees and orange trees. For sure. For sure. And lots of lettuce.
I don't. I think we'll have to have the food garden in a locked.
Gated.
Yeah, locked garden.
Gated. But that would be
Like a
cool
locked
too,
greenhouse.
because then, like, the residents could go to the garden and pick what they want. Like, take some baskets, and when things are ready to be picking, they can go pick what they want, and then everybody can bring the stuff back to the kitchen, and I mean, good times. Good times. Good times. You know? And just I mean, I just love the whole idea of the family compound thing. I don't know how APD would go for that. But, if they don't wanna go for that, then maybe it could be funded without it, you know? And maybe you just don't even need APD. Maybe you can tell them to stick it. You know what I'm saying? Think all the thousands of families on their waiting list. "Oh, you're on the waiting list? Oh, that's okay. We don't need a referral from them. You don't need a referral from them to live here. We can fund you because 'cause we're a nonprofit, so we raise money." And they'll still get SSI, so they can still pay something. You know what I'm saying? There's ways. There's ways. We're gonna shake it up. We're gonna shake it up. Me and the family love watching the dashing. Thank you, Travis. Thank you. And healthy too, and cost effective. Yes. It it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. you know? And like nice homes. I will not put anyone in a home where they have to share a room. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Every resident will have their own room. Their own room. Carrie's son just went through the SSI exam today. Yeah, my son's lasted like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Shingo says, love watching you guys. Sweet videos. Happy Valentine's Day. Family with love from Louisville. Thank you. We did a lot of those things with our people. It can happen. It can happen. It can happen. It can happen. And I can't wait. And and to have even like family whatever nights or whatever. So even you know, say there's grown-up siblings and things who don't live on the property, there can be a get together for everyone. It could be sibling night, sibling pool party night. They should have their own room. I don't think that grown adult men should be forced into sharing a room. Like you don't even have like your own space in the world to go to be by yourself. That's horrible. Horrible. Hello, Janelle. We should probably start ending it, y'all. This is probably the longest live I've done. Do you think so? Probably. Private room, big money. I mean, like, not really. I mean, because like if it's just one big house, you know. Like the main house would be really big. Because like let's say you have six residents, so you would have six bedrooms on the top floor, and then all of the downstairs area after that. Love that potato goes with you dashing. I love bringing my granddaughter. Wish I could be my little sidekick. Bubby the Chihuahua. And their own personal property, no sharing of clothes. Oh my goodness. No. Like when I walked in one time and I saw him wearing somebody else's clothes, I'm like, oh, you got new pants, Aiden? I had like it's like he was wearing some Santa Claus pants. Santa Claus pants. Oh, will I go to see Aiden tomorrow? I'm probably going to see him I'm definitely going to see him on Wednesday. I don't know where I'll go tomorrow because that's potatoes and mine's day. I don't know. Oh, a viewer named Mary sent us the money to through PayPal. I couldn't get Publix out of my brain. Um, to get Busch Gardens passes. So the original plan had been we were going to get the passes and go to Busch Gardens tomorrow, but because of how I'm feeling, I told her I might want to push it off till next week and see how I feel next week because that's like a lot of walking and things, and I don't want to like have my blood pressure spike again or like go and then start to not feel good like after we get there and have to leave or something. So we're gonna wait. So I'm not sure whatever we do tomorrow is gonna be like a take it easy, relaxing kind of day. Maybe go watch the sunset but not walk too much, or something like that, and have some din din or something of that nature. We'll see. Someone says YouTube takes 30% of super chats. Is that true? I saw you had PayPal donation link posted. It's better to give through that link versus YouTube super chat. They do take a chunk of the super chat. I don't know what the percent is. I couldn't give you the percent. I don't know. Um, PayPal, takes some as well. I think PayPal gives you the option where you like that you could pay the processing fee, or I don't know what they call it. Or they take it out of what you donate. That's how PayPal does it. And I think that's um PayPal is 3%, I want to say. I could just be making that up, but I want to say 3%. So PayPal takes some also, but takes less than YouTube takes. They both take some, but PayPal takes less. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and say goodnight to everyone. Um, and yeah, when they have a meltdown to have their own space. That's true. That's true. That's true. Ay, 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 ay. Anyways, thanks you guys for being here. This was such a long live. This was such a long live. So thanks for sticking around all this time. And as always, I will keep you updated on, what's happening. And I'm hoping that I will feel better, so I can be back out dashing. Maybe Wednesday. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll do a dinner shift Wednesday or something like that, and then see how I go from there. Um, and that's it. That's it. Thank you for being here. And guys, thanks for all of y'all that sent stuff, all the goodies. And we will see you guys on the next one. Ciao, 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 ciao. Say bye, potato. She said bye. You just can't see it.